Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. In Selenium, managing timeouts is crucial for ensuring that your tests are robust and can handle various conditions during execution. Two important timeout settings in Selenium are Pageloadtimeout and handling timeout exception. Understanding Pageloadtimeout. Pageloadtimeout is a setting that specifies the amount of time Selenium will wait for a page to load completely before throwing an error. If the page does not load within the specified time, a timeout exception is raised. Using Pageloadtimeout, you can set the Pageloadtimeout using the set_page_load_timeout method available in the WebDriver instance. The timeout is specified in seconds. Handling timeout exception. Timeout exception is an exception that is thrown when a command does not complete in the specified time. This can occur during page loads or when waiting for elements to become available. Code example. Here's an example of how to set Pageloadtimeout in Selenium with Python and handle the timeout exception. Prerequisites. Make sure you have the following installed: Python, Selenium library, a WebDriver, like Chrome driver for Chrome. You can install the Selenium library using pip. Example code. Explanation of the code. 1. Importing libraries. We import necessary functions and classes, including WebDriver from Selenium and timeout exception for exception handling. 2. WebDriver initialization. We create an instance of the Chrome WebDriver. 3. Setting page load timeout. We use set_page_load_timeout, 10, to specify that we want to wait a maximum of 10 seconds for the page to load. 4. Loading a web page. Using get method, we attempt to load https://www.example.com. 5. Handling timeout exception. If the page does not load within 10 seconds, a timeout exception is caught, and we print a message indicating the timeout. 6. Cleanup. Finally, we ensure that the browser is closed by calling driver.quit in the finally block. Points to consider. Timeout duration. Adjust the timeout duration based on your application's expected load times. Implicit waits. Consider using implicit waits in conjunction with page load timeouts for a more comprehensive waiting strategy. Network conditions. Page loading can be affected by network conditions. Consider testing under various scenarios. Conclusion. Using Pageloadtimeout and handling timeout exception properly can help you create more resilient Selenium tests. By effectively managing timeouts, you can avoid failures due to slow loading pages and improve the reliability of your automated tests.